So, probably the best cartoon currently airing recently finished its 3rd season, and I've been wanting to talk about this show, so today I'm gonna rank all 25 episodes of Smiling Friends, from worst to best.
Yo man, give me my friend back and we'll call it even!
This one just wasn't very funny in my opinion. The concept was kind of interesting, but except for the training montage and the Schmalugals murdering each other, nothing really stood out to me.
Okay, well, shoot. Let me see.
Probably the episode with the most realistic dialogue in the whole show, but it is a bit too much, just becoming kinda painful to watch. It is still funny, but definitely not funny enough to be higher up in the list. I like the tourist guy and the episode is relatable, but yeah, not very funny.
The snow never melts.
Wait, really? Forever?
Yeah, it'd be like a million years or something, so basically forever.
Basically?
Oh no, Charlie.
Dude, let's get the out of here.
This episode feels very just by the books for me. There's nothing bad about it, but nothing that really stands out either. Like, they do a couple good jokes with the snowman, I guess, and the ending is pretty good, but it's not that memorable. I like the story for the kind of emotional part to it with the snowman, but that's about it.
Who threw that awful trash on me just now?
I think it was...
Some Mothman.
Yeah, it was
Mothman.
Yeah,
Did that after that.
He ran away.
If Pim finally turns green is season 2's middle of the road episode, this gotta be my pick for season 3. It's not bad, but nothing super memorable in this one either. The Mother Nature spooky stuff is alright, and I guess the plot with the others at the cabin is fine, but this one is not really that funny to me and felt a bit forgettable.
I thought you said aliens weren't fantasy, Charlie.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd call it sci-fi / fantasy.
This one has its funny moments, but it probably has the least rewatch potential in the show, with it being more story focused. At least for Smiling Friends standards, where other episodes are more just 11 minutes of crazy shit happening. But it's still an alright episode. I just don't really like rewatching it.
You have any cream corn?
What?
Oh, sorry, 1 second, I just got a request. Hey, James from Idaho. A little birdie told me it's your birthday today, and you're also a big fan of Gwimbly. Oh yeah, ooh.
This one has its funny moments, like Alan kicking the receptionist, and then right after that, Gwimbly's mic peaking. That's really funny. But as a whole, I don't think it's as funny as most other episodes. Like, Gwimbly is fine, he's pretty funny at times, and I like the muscular guy mocking Charlie in that one scene. But except for that, it's just alright.
Glip, this is very important. We can't screw this up.
Ah.
Hello, we're the Smiling Friends. Fuck!
Moleman himself is pretty funny, and his whole bit didn't feel too dragged out. The chase scenes in that plot was good too, and I think the parody of the fans, or whatever, was funny as well. And the Alan and Glep plot is funny, with just some nonsense happening, with some good slapstick. And then how the two plots connect at the end, it makes it come together really well.
How do I look, yellow man?
You look like you're about to tell your friend not to come to school tomorrow, man.
This one also don't hit as hard on rewatch due to it really being an odyssey. Or not really, it's Smiling Friends, but it's still a story-heavy episode in comparison that relies on a couple of twists, which makes it less rewatchable. But it still has some really funny scenes that carry it all the way up here, at least.
Get on the ground!
I just need to go to the office.
Sir, we have you surrounded.
Oh my gosh, Charlie!
Squimmed it! Everybody do the squimmed it!
Hey, he's doing the squim dance! Shoot him!
Squim is alright as a foil for Pim, but he is kind of annoying. But that's the point with him being too much, and they get some good jokes out of it, and I really like the sewer scene. However, Charlie's plot in this episode is a lot better, and I think it kinda carries the episode. Like when he is outside and being sick, the animation is just amazing. They do a lot of cool stuff here, and I really like it.
Okay, but let's go somewhere else. I don't think it's safe to talk here.
Why?
Because of the eyeball.
Because of the eyeball. I see.
How did I miss that? I didn't see that eyeball.
I don't know.
Wow, I was there the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
Brittany is actually so scary. I was at the edge of my seat for the whole episode after that first jump scare. And there are some good ones in here. The episode is decently funny, and the story is pretty cool for a Halloween episode, even if it came out in the summer. It's just an all-around pretty good episode.
Why did I even hire you in the first place, man? Oh, you quit? You can't quit because you're fired! Get out! Get out!
This season 3 finale is very similar to another episode earlier in the season, and I think that episode is better, but the Glepp episode is still a good episode with a protagonist that I think fans have been like cautiously waiting for a while for. I think they pulled off a Glepp episode about as well as you can with him not speaking English. I think the scenes of his life, like past life, was entertaining, and I really appreciated the backstory of how the Smiling Friends was created.
I take those pills because of you, man.
Yeah? Well, maybe if you weren't high 24/7, you could have been there for Mother when she died.
I'm gonna kick your ass, man!
The clash of animation styles in this episode is so funny, and it has some really funny moments, but it's maybe not the most consistent episode, at least in my opinion. I like the story, but it's not just that funny compared to other episodes in season 2 especially.
There are so many.
Oh my God, dude! Dude, Pim, are you okay, man?
Family.
Pim, can you hear me?
I don't know who you are, but I think you've helped me. Thank you.
Pim, listen to me.
This is the episode that the Glepp episode is very similar to. It's an episode with a more serious sequence involving a green character. Now the scene with Creed from The Office as his dad is still hilarious for how absurd it is, coming out of left field, like it's the complete opposite of what like the show usually is. But we still have some very entertaining Mr. Frog shenanigans before that, and the ending, which I like a lot.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I needed the money for my gaming PC. You put me in a home and forgot about me. That was just a prank.
The third Halloween episode is probably the darkest episode of the whole show, with Pim going completely insane. This episode has some really well animated and dark sequences, and although not really scary, it has some very cool horror stuff going on.
If you're not gonna hit that. Okay, you actually hit it.
Oh my God, Alan, I'm so sorry. What the Pam?
I thought these were safe, Alan. I really didn't know it could do that.
Fine, just no more guns inside, okay? We're done with the gun stuff.
This episode was really scary the first time I watched it, like even more than the season 2 Halloween episode. Especially the scene at the water where we see the demon crawling, like in the background. That shit is creepy. The ending is also pretty good, like the episode could have been higher if it was just funnier. It's kinda like with SpongeBob, where an episode can never go too high on my ranking if it's not that funny, since the show is a comedy, and a really funny one at that. This one feels a lot like a Rick and Morty episode, and by that I mean an early Rick and Morty episode, so not the worst thing ever. It's another crazy episode in a good way. I really like the space stuff, especially with all the twists.
What you two were doing at the time of the murder?
Well, that's a nice story and all, but it doesn't really answer my question.
Pim, how did you understand any of that?
This episode is really charming. I like how all the All of the episode takes place in this abandoned restaurant, which feels like a welcome change with no side plot or anything. It is a slower paced episode, not quite Brazil slow, but just more relaxed than usual. I like the adverts a lot, and all the food characters are cool and get good jokes in. Now it is a murder mystery, so rewatchability will go down a bit, but it's still very entertaining. The season 3 opener is my favorite episode of the season, and the only one in my top 10. Silly Samuel is a very fun character, and the episode as a whole reflects that. His plot is hilarious, and the office plot might be even better. I love the inspector and everything that comes out of the inspection, it's so fun. We got like callbacks and new lore and stuff, and some great jokes as well.
Trying to watch the bloody television in here!
Stephen! Get in here and sit at the dinner table! Your son's home!
Oh, would you shut the up, woman? I was down in the bloody mines for 14 hours today!
You tell me to shut up!
The first episode of the whole show, and a great pilot. It perfectly portrays all the characters and gives everyone at least something to do. And then their job they go on is one of the most entertaining of the whole show. Like Desmond having the gun to his head the whole episode is just hilarious.
Welcome to Scantopia. Please enjoy your stay. There's one thing rule here, so please obey. Please do not make eye contact with anyone. It's very offensive to us. Please respect our tradition.
Oh, that was nice.
I love the boss in this one. This episode has a really interesting switch in character pairings, which makes it feel very unique. Like, we never see the boss going on a mission like this, and with Pim at that. That makes for some very funny interactions. And I love Spantopia, like this whole concept is great. The world is definitely my favorite of the magical places in the show, and they do some really cool stuff with the animation here.
And is trying to bully a mentally ill man like myself. Guards, seize them!
Alan? Gleb? They have a better 401k. Sorry.
By the way, I just have to note that it was only Pim that yelled something. I didn't say anything.
This episode is just really funny. I love DJ Spitz. He's probably my second favorite side character after Mr. Frog. And Grim and Gnarly are a great idea, which actually makes for a great story. It don't get old with all the switch ups they do, and I think the ending is just hilarious, like the whole scene.
Warning you right now, dude. Keep screwing around and bad shit's gonna happen, man.
You don't need to be rude.
Okay, what's up, man? What do you want, huh? What's going on? What do you need, man? Don't get nervous now, man. What? Ask your question. Go ahead. What?
Look, asshole, I'm just wondering
asshole?
if you have any... Yeah, asshole.
Did you call me an asshole? Yes.
This episode is so cool. I love the cinematic scenes, like the plane scene is insane. DJ Spitz is back as well, and I really like that. And the whole middle part of this episode is just really non-stop stuff happening. And it's entertaining and well animated, like all of it. There's so many different characters and creatures, and the pacing just makes it blow past.
I didn't know if you were this place or the one next to
I think it's just something to do with the way the address shows up in the app. I mean, you know, it's not a problem. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I just need to take a picture of the food really quick.
Yeah, no.
I love the art in this one. Like, it's still funny of course, but this one has my favorite look of the whole show. Hell and the demons and everything there are just so many good designs. I also really like Charlie as a protagonist in this one. He's probably the funniest he's ever been, with his attitude and sarcasm and everything. It's just a great episode.
Mr. Frog, why are you so evil? You have 1 second to respond.
Hello,
Time's up, plus you're wrong. The next question is for our beloved and highly intelligent president. Why are you so amazing? You have unlimited time to respond.
I do not get how this is the lowest rated episode. Like, President Jimble is easily one of the funniest characters in the show, and having him square off against the funniest character of the show, Mr. Frog, makes for, in my opinion, one of the funniest episodes ever. Jimble is really gross, I'll give y'all that, but he's just so funny. I think the actor does a great job and everything he does is just hilariously stupid.
No. Screw apologizing. All we have to do is rehabilitate his image.
I guess we could try to make the world see the good side of Mr. Frog. How hard could that be?
Mr. Frog is goated, and this is the episode that really sold me on the show. Like, the pilot is great, but this episode is fantastic. It's probably the funniest episode of the whole show, and that's saying a lot. Like, every scene here is hilarious, and Mr. Frog is utilized perfectly. This episode is like the perfect example of how to do random and loud humor. It's my favorite episode of the whole show, because it's just the funniest episode of the whole show. I've decided it's the funniest episode.